Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this very special UPSL Women's Division Premier Division game between FC Birmingham and Geranium City FC. It's a vital match. It's the last regular season game of the season before we get into postseason play here. And as it turns out, this will be the last game for the regular season of all the 6 teams in the Georgia Premier. And we'll take a look at some of the significant reasons why this is such when we first look at the results from today. So far, we had a very unusual result with Peaches FC, who were hosting Steamers FC today. And as it turns out, there was a forfeit and Steamers could not get to the game. And so with that, sorry, had a little bit of technical difficulty here. But as it turns out, with that result, it knocked Steamers FC out of the playoff picture. And so that opened the door for UMA FC, who did their job and got the 12-1 shellacking of North Georgia United done. And so for them, it is postseason play. But now we're getting ready for the national anthem to get us started up. We'll take a look at the league table and everything afterwards. I'm guessing we're going to get the national anthem here done here shortly. I think they are having technical difficulties as well. But we'll get started here shortly. Sometimes it can be a hodgepodge of trying to get things done at this level of the game, but that's what gives this game character. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to get the national anthem. I think there was a problem with the local PA system here. So we're going to have the fist bumps and the meeting of the captains, first of all. But in the meantime, why don't we take a quick look at how the table has ended up here. As you see here, this is why this game is so important with FC Birmingham and Geranium City FC. They are vying for the title. This game will determine that. Right now, FC Birmingham, although they're tied on points at 13, they have the 1 goal difference in the goal difference, which is the first tiebreaker in this competition. And then the other result, as you saw earlier with the UMA defeating North Georgia United, which doomed them to the bottom of the table, North Georgia United. it put them in the playoff places, and they now qualify for postseason play, which is going to be significant. We'll go over the reasons why that is the case by halftime. But Steamers FC let themselves down. Not only do they lose the game as a forfeit for not showing up with enough players, but they also are deducted 3 points as well. But it wouldn't have mattered with the loss. Is even if they didn't have the deduction of points, they would have been out because they were on 8 points at the time. So that's the significance of this competition. It all boils down to this game here to see who's going to go for first place. And what that means generally overall is that there's 3 teams that make the playoffs. First place team's going to get a first round bye in the playoffs. And then second place will play third place to determine who goes on to play the first place team in the playoff final. And then that team, whoever wins the division playoffs, will go on to the regional finals. But here we are getting ready here. It's going to be FC Birmingham in the all black. Today, Geranium in their red and white strip. Referee's checking everything now. Dan Janowski is our center ref. And here we go. We'll have to see how it goes. This is the ASMG's first production of a women's game in the UPSL. It wasn't the plan initially. We were going to do more games. But as it turns out, with the competitions that are going on in the men's division and the staffing we have, we were not able to get as many as we want. But we will be around for the playoffs and the regional finals. So Geranium, FC Birmingham, actually the class of the league so far. You see here is Geranium looking to hit on the break. From what I've heard, similar styles in both of these teams, very quick, skillful players. Of course, FC Birmingham has WUPSL experience, professional ranks. And here we go. Oh, now, nice little move down the right side there, across the center. It's Geranium probing to try to get across, get something in there. A little tussle there, but Geranium come out with it. Resetting at midfield. Long ball down that right side. Tried to get the winger out to the right side. Might still get her. Does so, but crossed right over, and the goalkeeper is able to get that rather easily. So we'll see. Again, this is a first look for ASMG in the women's division. And what a first game for us to do. This game is going to determine everything as far as the title for the Georgia Premier Women. And these are the 2 top teams so far. Very little separating them in the league table. That pass down that right side is going to go out for a goal kick. You'll take the chance to look at our referees here. Dan Janowski, of course, center ref, as we said. Daniel Williams and Louis Soriana, the ARs, and Landon Morrow is the 4th official today. These teams are in the early going here, filling themselves out here. Oh, almost with a ricochet, almost gave a chance to FC Birmingham. But it's going to go out for a throw, or excuse me, a corner here. Now, I have to apologize. I didn't get a lineup from either of the teams. It's not unusual. These teams are fluid a lot of times, and many times the coaches don't know who's going to be playing until close to kickoff. And so maybe by halftime we'll have more. There's a outswinger right across the face of goal here. FC Birmingham still with an opportunity. Trying to keep it there. Challenged hard there by Geranium, driving them all the way back to center right now. Tried to get it through. Geranium really pressing hard. Now down that far side, trying to get it through. Goes off the Birmingham player. It's going to be a throw for Geranium. Of course, Geranium is the women's team in the Georgia Revolution setup. And they have been really one of the top teams from the word go here in the Georgia Women's Premier. This is the second season for the Women's Premier in the Georgia Conference. And last season, Steamers FC came away with the regular season championship, which is, again, why it was so surprising to see them forfeit. They had players that just opted not to go to the trip down to Peaches FC, but in doing so, they lost out on postseason play and a deduction of points. And of course, there will be a fine by the league for that. But you would think that the players would be able to get themselves up for such a vital match. All they needed to do was win in the game. And of course, they would have been heavily favored in that game against Peaches. Peaches had a tough season this season. They improved as the season went on, but just could not get any points on the board. They ended the season with the 3 points, which is, of course, the forfeit, which is not official yet, but it will be. And that'll be the 3 points. And it's funny how that put them in front of North Georgia, who suffered a heavy, heavy defeat today. As FC Birmingham coming in, got a little space there. They can get turned, shot, but it's blocked. Now it's going to come back the other way. Got a little break going on Geranium, trying to go to this right side across the midfield. I'll try to thread it through, I think, but that's going to go out harmlessly for a throw-in for Geranium. But it's good to see the women's premier developing here in Georgia, providing more opportunities for these women that play at the high level. Many of them only have opportunities to play in school, whether it's high school or college. And the pathway has been interrupted because of that. But now with the UPSL, it's giving more opportunities for these women to get to the next level, just like the men. And the ball's going to go call foul for a free kick now for FC Birmingham. I'm expecting a very, very tight game as we go through. Throw in for Geranium. And it'll still be Geranium ball here. Seems like Geranium is a little bit more tightly wound than FC Birmingham these early goings here. But you can tell there's a lot of quality on both sides. And I'm sure that the UMA FC Athenas are going to be watching this with much interest, because they're going to play whoever ends up in second place in the first round of the division playoffs. As I said before, first place is going to have a first round bye. And the way it is set up is the first round's either going to be a Friday or Saturday. I don't think that's not determined yet. I think it's going to be discussed between the two teams that play. And then the final is going to be the same weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how they have it set up. So there's a little bit of choice they do have in that. It's really hard to schedule that. But it's so tight because of the regionals that are scheduled so close. It'll be after the holiday weekend. So the first weekend after July 4th weekend will be the start of the regional setup. So our division winner will play, I believe it's the Mid-Atlantic champion of the women's premier. And then it goes on to the nationals. Of course, that is going to be in Irvine, California this season. And FC Birmingham able to carve that out, but it's Geranium that's going to come back the other way now. Good ball down this left side. He's going to race for it. Oh, he's got through here. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Got through. Oh, just a bit off to the right side there. almost got it on target there, but the best chance of the game so far. And that's going to be probably what we're going to have to look at. See if we can quick look at it right quick before they start up again. So you see a good ball down this left side here. Just taps it ahead of the defender, gets it through, but just couldn't get it on target there. It's going out. Back to live action now. There's Geranium again, threatening across the field there, across the top of the penalty area. Still with Geranium. FC Birmingham trying to tussle there in the midfield, try to get it something away from them, get it going the other way, and they have it now. Little space out to the left. Tried to thread it through there. There's a lot of red shirts, though, in the way. So Geranium trying to get things started out quickly here. And it's gone out this time for another corner kick. It's going to be the second one of the game for them. And I apologize, the score is not 1-0. It is 0-0. We'll get that corrected here in just a moment. Going across there, Geranium does get it out there. There we go. Now we got the correct score there. Thank you, Eric, for pointing that out. Got a skeleton crew here. And now collected by the keeper for Geranium is going to go back the other way now. They set up here. So 0-0. There has not been any scoring. There's no goal disallowed. That was my mistake. Sorry for the confusion for all those watching. But we have it correct now. The 12th minute here. Geranium with the better chances so far. They also have the bulk of the possession. FC Birmingham a little bit on the back foot when they come through, just like now. Here's got a little space on this left side into the box. Tries to get it through, but it's going to go out against the side netting there. It's going to be a goal kick for FC Birmingham, but again, threatening as they move forward. Geranium just first to all those 50-50 balls so far. It's going to be a throw, though, for FC Birmingham here. Nil-nil. And it goes out again for another FC Birmingham throw. Oh, we'll play here. Geranium again with the possession here. FC Birmingham chasing a bit here. They have the possession now. Coming back. Can they hit on the break? Got it in the center circle. Down the middle. Still have it, FC Birmingham. But taken off right now. Cut out there by Geranium. Defense has been really solid for them so far in these early minutes. Goes out for a throw. It's great to see the quality of the teams like this in the league. It's going to really help with the pathway of a lot of these players, many of who have been stuck with just playing college ball to get to the area where they can play at a higher level. But now we're We're seeing this happen in the UPSL. Of course, FC Birmingham, formerly of WPSL, chose to come to the UPSL. It's better for them. Down the right side there, it's going to go out for a throw. Geranium player slow to get up. It's like it didn't look like too much of a malice in the play there. We'll see if we can take a look at it again. So go down this right side there. There's just a foot race for it. Coming through is just good tackle there. I think you just got caught up underneath the challenge. And she's back up now, so it looks like she's going to be okay. FC Birmingham with a chance to come the other way now, trying to break a little bit. Lots of red shirts, though, to get through. FC Birmingham unable to unlock the defense for Geranium. And Geranium moving down a little bit further. Quick throw, maybe a little too quick. But no, they still retain over by the corner flag. It's going to go out very close to the corner's arc there for a throw, I believe. Nil-nil is the score. There have not been any goals. For those who tuned in early and saw one there for FC Birmingham, that was an error on our graphics. It's not our first and won't be our last, unfortunately. But back to live action. Geranium. Just a miscue puts it out for an FC Birmingham throw now. Yeah, there will be a fall season for the women as they start to have their structure the same as the men with 2 seasons every year. And some players are transitioning from playing college full-time to playing UPSL full-time, which is good to see. A lot more playing time you'll get in the UPSL and a lot more opportunity. And that's going to go out just a little bit too far to the right there, the far side. And it's like Geranium is using a variety of ways of operating with the ball, a lot of short passes, but also tries to go over the top from time to time. It's going to take a little organizing from FC Birmingham to deal with that as they look to try to hit on the break. They're not able to really sustain possession, FC Birmingham. Nil-nil, 18th minute. Challenge over there, fairly so. Geranium with the ball. FC Birmingham tries to take it away, but it's Geranium is going to challenge there in the center circle. Ball tries to go down the right side. Foot race taken comfortably by the Geranium keeper. High arcing goal kick there, or clearance there by the goalkeeper is going to go. Give an opportunity for Geranium down this near side. Tries to arc it in. He's got a spot over there, but it's just a little too far. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. And here's FC Birmingham. Looks like they want to try to play it out the back. Tries to Go through off the Geranium player, still in play, still in bounds, but it's going to roll out from the touchline. It'll be a throw. Rain is coming down. Light rain. Comfortable temperature there. Oh, a little tussle there. It's going to be a foul. Center ref Janowski's going to have a word there with the FC Birmingham players. Just a warning, I believe. Just wants to say he's got his eyes on it, doesn't want to see any more. But it does give Geranium a very good opportunity here for this free kick. One player wall there. I have a tendency to want to say one man wall, but it's a woman. So, and the rest are in the box there. A lot of red shirts forward. Here it comes. Arcing in towards the keeper, or to the far post. Scooped up. Very clutch-like by the FC Birmingham defender there. A lot of red shirts there, but it almost gets through there. It's going to be desperately put out for a throw there. Now up Geranium again. They've been very solid in that back line. A little scuff of a clearance there, but it's going to reach a Geranium player. Comes off of the arm, though. It'll be FC Birmingham. Free kick here in a pretty decent position here to get something set up. If they can get a good delivery here, they might have a chance to get it off, to threaten to the goalkeeper in goal there. Here we go. It's going to be a long one into the box. All the way to the goalkeeper. Be easy to take. Probably not exactly what she was looking for. Another arcing kick by the keeper to the center circle. As FC Birmingham takes it there. It's going to be whistled, though, for a push off. Janowski, thank you. So it'll be free kick for Geranium. As we get in, it looks like they're setting up for a rather long attempt to put it into position here. Low and direct there. It's going to go into a jumble of players, then out for a throw. It will be Geranium throw, though. Caught it just before it went out. And maybe not. Okay, so it's going to be a goal kick here. Close, but no cigar. Looks like I might have at least one roster with numbers. Let's see. I'll see in just a moment. FC Birmingham with the ball now. Can they start to get a little bit more composure in possession? They're not going to do it that way. Poor pass puts it out for Geranium. FC Birmingham trying to settle down. Geranium's just not really letting them. Oh, now it's an opportunity to head it up and over, and in goes the ball. What a goal for Geranium. It looked like nothing was on. And just like that, Geranium go ahead 1-0. And they get the advantage. Now there's a score. And we'll take a look at that in just a moment here. Let's see while they kick off. Just a ball over the top there. Nothing looked on. The defender hesitated, and that was the difference. And it was enough to put off the goalkeeper, who had come out and was in no man's land at the moment, and the ball just looped over and went in for the goal. So it was a goal that was coming. Geranium has been on top in this game so far. Division title is at stake. We come down this right side as FC Birmingham fight for the ball there, but it's going to go out. FC Birmingham with the throw. Tries to get it through. Good ball in. FC Birmingham still in possession. Gonna go back. Is passed away rather easily. Geranium coming back the other way. Tried to go through the through ball down the middle. There's a foot race. Geranium's won the race. It's got a good shot over there. Just a bit out to the left side there. Good run down the middle. Good hustle from the Geranium player there. And almost a second as they put that ball down that right side here. Good through ball here. And then just the attacker just outran the defender there. Had an opportunity, just couldn't get it on target. Back to live action. And back and forth in the middle here. FC Birmingham's going to have to collect themselves a little bit. Still in response time here. A lot of times after a goal is scored is when you're most vulnerable to a counter. But Geranium so far have not shown any signs of letting down. Oh, there's an opportunity. Oh, cut out by Geranium there. It had a half chance down that left side, but unable to do something. Two FC Birmingham players successfully getting the ball away. Down the middle now. He's got a little spot here. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh, what a goal. Again, response time has worked for FC Birmingham. And now it is 1-1. And what a great response from FC Birmingham, who have been struggling to get that attack going, but they managed to pull it off there. Good pass down the middle. At first, getting that ball there, and the ball just fell nicely there from the left side. And just a good finish there. And it's FC Birmingham 1, Geranium 1. Got a game now. This is the kind of game that I think we were all expecting, the two best teams so far in the Women's Premier Division. Keying off here for the title. So what will that do to the complexion of this game? Of course, FC Birmingham early on, not having the possession, but trying to hit on the break, haven't been able to link up until then. And they took their opportunity, and that's what you have to do. When you have the opportunities, you got to convert them. Now it's Geranium's turn to see if they can have a little response time here. Good, skillful game so far. These are two teams. It's refreshing to see they look like they want something out of this match. And just put it out for safety there. I don't think they were sure where the defender was, the attacker was behind them. Was going through the middle there, almost got the connection with the forward for FC Birmingham, but it gets through. It's going to go out here to the near side. Here we go, and it's a tussle here. And Nowski's going to call for the foul there. Puts another opportunity here for FC Birmingham. I would say it's close to a scoring type of position. Everything depends on the delivery here from the free kick. 29th minute. Time just buzzing along here. Here it comes. Goes in low, headed out. But still with FC Birmingham. Tries to scoop it back in the middle here. It's got a couple of black shirts there. Still in possession. Oh, so close, but Geranium's going to come away with it, trying to go the other way now. Can they counterattack and transition? But the attempt goes to the defender for FC Birmingham all the way back to the goalkeeper. FC Birmingham looking like they've picked up a little bit of confidence here. And it's going to go out for Geranium. Another tussle in the midfield. Oh, poor pass there, gives it out. FC Birmingham. Oh, another weak pass around the middle there, but it's going to go out though now. Just sort of a franticness about the game. So much at stake here. There will be a trophy given at the end of this match. And as it is, FC Birmingham is actually in the better position. Although they're tied on points, the first tiebreaker is the goal difference. So a tie in this will give the division title to FC Birmingham if they end all level. But Geranium, if they win, of course they win the division. So it's a very simple equation. To make it safe for yourself, you win. If FC Birmingham, of course, win, of course they do win the division as well. So it's up to the ladies on the field here. And of course, UMAFC, the Athenas are waiting to see who they're going to be playing, where they're going to go. Home field advantage goes to the higher seed throughout the playoffs, including the final. Oh, nice little shimmy through to FC Birmingham, cut through the middle here. Good pass there. Got another good opportunity. Finds the attacker there. Geranium does well to get back, but he's gotten free. Oh, still onside. Ball, oh, just a bit wide. So close to another opportunity for FC Birmingham. Could have gone ahead there. As they came down that middle, it just couldn't get it on target, similar to the Geranium attempt a while ago. As you see, wide open, kind of a ricochet there, came through, left-footed shot, a little bit off balance. Able to get it on target there. But nonetheless, another good opportunity for FC Birmingham. It's like a prize fight. Trading blows back and forth here. Now we're up and down the field here. Geranium's down the other side now, all the way into the box. Holding up the ball, looking for help. Got it. The return pass. Not on the same wavelength, I don't think, as a teammate there. And it'll be a goal kick here for FC Birmingham. 1-1, 33rd minute. Right now, FC Birmingham do have the advantage with the draw. Long shot goes off target there to the left. No real threat for the goalkeeper. So FC Birmingham, they're going to try to end this game, I'm sure, to keep it close when they have a score like this. They want to protect it because the draw is in their favor with the goal difference that they own, the tiebreaker that they own. Oh, ball came all the way back there. It was a kind of a unorthodox collection of the ball there by the goalkeeper. Again, FC Birmingham looking to hit on the counter. Looks like they have a lot of speed when they do that. If they can get the control, they're going to be a very good threat throughout this game. A little challenge there. Collection. Janowski says okay. And it goes out for safety there. Throw in for Geranium. 34th minute, 1-1. Division title at stake. Geranium from the McDonough area, part of the Georgia Revolution Club. Oh, tried to thread it through there at FC Birmingham. They did that before and scored. That time was cut out by the Geranium defenders. It's going to go out for another throw for FC Birmingham. Over to the far side, just a little too far. It's going to go all the way over to the touchline. Good action in the game so far. And ball is fairly taken there. Action continues all the way back to the goalkeeper. Down the near side here, gets through. And FC Birmingham ferries it out for a throw. FC Birmingham looking a little bit more lively now. Goal seems to have lifted them a bit. FC Birmingham here at their home in Gardendale High School. Fairly nice facility here. It's my first visit here myself, ASMG. And it looks like this is also the home for the FC Birmingham men's team. And of course, the men's team did fairly well, just missing out on the playoff places. Ended up in 5th place, did FC Birmingham. An improvement over the the fall season from last season for FC Birmingham men. And this is the first season for their women in the UPSL, although they were in the WPSL last season. And they have moved over to UPSL. It's a better fit for them. Throw in for FC Birmingham. Ooh. Ball got away there. Look, kind of a lazy attempt there. It goes out. Geranium had it. Going to go off the FC Birmingham players for a throw. That play seemed to develop in slow motion as possession was given over to Geranium. Ball over the top, headed in, still in bounds. But now it goes out. Another throw for Geranium. More down the line, try to move it down to that final attacking third, but it's going to be pushed back the other way. Another throw in for Geranium. 38th minute, getting closer and closer to halftime. Can one of these teams get another goal before it all goes in for the break? Oh, plenty of space here on the near side. Trying to continue to go down this left side. Ball a little bit ahead of them. The ball goes out. Going to be a goal kick there. I thought it had gone out off the defender there, but it's going to be a goal kick. We continue to see how these two teams play each other. A lot of action in here, but it's almost like a chess match as well. Contrast in styles between these two teams, but very good on both sides. They try to go down this near side here. Shouldered off the ball there, fairly so. Now, ooh, kind of a unorthodox clearance by the goalkeeper, but good enough. Oh, you see what they were trying to do there. The pass didn't quite meet the quality needed to get it to the winger that was going to come down this near side. There's Geranium now coming back the other way behind the attacker. It's going to come back with FC Birmingham now. They have a chance to break. Off the left side, oh, down the middle here. Poor first touch, but it's still with FC Birmingham. Over the top, nobody there but the goalkeeper. A little mishandled there, but it picks it up inside the box. 40th minute, 5 minutes left till halftime, plus whatever stoppage is added. Oh, nice little move inside here. Get away, but it's taken off by the Geranium player. Trying to come back the other way, Geranium now. Oh, they're using that speed. They're so good on the wings coming around those defenders. Coming through the middle there. It's going to be cut out there by the FC Birmingham defense. And now it goes out for a throw. A little bit of breathing space now for FC Birmingham defenders. Here's Geranium. Geranium needs to win the game in order to win the division. It's that simple. A tie is not going to do it. This team ends up in second place. We'll play UMA FC Athenas, who themselves had a fantastic result for them today, a 12-1 shellacking of North Georgia United. North Georgia struggled most of the season there, but they have ended up, North Georgia, in the bottom place. There is no relegation yet in the women's game, but that will be something that will happen in the future as the division grows. And we add a second division. Oh, coming down that right side into the box there. Oh, nicely done. Snuck it through. Does the Geranium right before the stroke of halftime there. Good move down that middle. We'll take another look at it here. Coming through the right side, again, using that speed to get around the defender there. Oh, what a great, great touch to get that ball past the goalkeeper. And now it's going to be 2-1 in favor of Geranium. And like I say, you were wondering, could a team get a score right before the half? And they've proven that they can, Geranium, and that's what they needed. They now are in the catbird seat as far as the division title. So now it's going to be FC Birmingham's turn to try to shine, get something back. They only need the tie, so they need to score. Plenty of time in the rest of this match. They got a few minutes here before the half and the second 45. Ball goes out for an FC Birmingham throw there. Picking up time here, 43rd minute here. A couple of minutes to go to half plus stoppage. Geranium, though, want to come back the other way. Can they score again? Oh, good hustle there from FC Birmingham, but unfortunately for her, the Geranium almost threaded it through, but still in possession. Go out there. FC Birmingham chasing the ball a little bit. Oh, now miscue there. Gives it to FC Birmingham. What can they do with it? Oh, tries to get it through there. Miscue for the pass there. Gives it back to Geranium now. They're going to come back the other way. They're going to pass it back and reset. FC Birmingham trying to press a little bit. We close out this first half. Ball down that right side. Again, that speed is working for Geranium. They're getting behind the defenders. Crossed in. Oh, just beyond. And it's going to be ruled a foul. Going back the other way now. But again, Geranium showing a lot of speed. Down both wings. They're able to get beyond their defenders there, and it becomes a real problem for the goalkeeper. And it's something I'm sure that the coaching staff for FC Birmingham is going to have to take a look at in the halftime talks. Geranium still in control. 45th minute. Oh, back and forth here. Fight. It's going to be going. Oh, FC Birmingham is going to have it. Gives them an opportunity. She's looking to go long down, and if she does, try to get it near the top of the penalty arc there, but is safely taken out. Cleared for FC Birmingham to take again here. Now, what can they do? Tries to work her way down the middle there, but it's going to be a foul push off there. Long ball down the middle, too far though. Geranium trying to press though, trying to force a mistake, but it is cleared there. Now an opportunity. Can that speed on the FC Birmingham work this time? But it does not quite come off. All the way back safely to the goalkeeper. Don't expect we'll get too much stoppage time. There weren't that many stoppages during the game. No hydration break, which I've been tired of seeing at the World Cup, but and it'll be a throw. Little tussle here in the middle of the field here. Both teams struggling to get something going. It's going to go out for a throw for FC Birmingham. Here we go. And that will be it for the first 45. And we have a score with FC Birmingham 1 as they made the first goal in the game. Geranium City came back to equalize and then go ahead for a 2-1 lead going into the halftime. So we'll take 15 here. Everybody take a break, get a drink, come back, and we'll see what the second 45 has in store for all of us. See you in a bit. All right, welcome back to Gardendale High School for this UPSL Premier Women's game. We're getting ready for the second 45 here as Geranium City FC leads the game 2-1 in a game with a great deal of significance in that the winner of this game will secure the title for the Georgia Premier Women for the spring-summer season. And so the lot riding on it. FC Birmingham have the advantage in that because of their goal difference on the tiebreaker, if this game ends in a draw, they will still maintain they will get the division title on that tiebreaker. But if Geranium wins, they of course will jump ahead of FC Birmingham and get their title for the first time at trying in the Georgia Premier for the 2026 spring-summer season. So really good stuff from both teams in the first half, and we're expecting to see more of that coming up in the second 45. And we can take a look too at some of the results from earlier. Of course, the big shocker and surprise was the 3-0 forfeit by Steamers FC. They were in a playoff place, but that knocked them right out, gave it to UMA FC, who won their game today 12-1 heavily over North Georgia United women. And of course, this game is now in progress, got another 45 to go with Geranium in the lead 2-1 as we get set for the second 45. So this time it'll be Geranium to get us underway here. And we'll get going for the second 45. Coach Janowski checking his watch, getting ready to blow the whistle. And there we go. Geranium with possession here to get things started the second half. Can they stretch their lead? Or will FC Birmingham get back into it? Again, all they need is a goal right now to get things going again. So second half here, we'll see if there's any change in strategy for either team. They both played very well in this first half, or in the first half. So I don't think a whole lot of wholesale changes are needed. I didn't see if there were substitutions. Throw in for FC Birmingham. We're trying to come down this other side. Long shot, kind of tipped a little bit. It's going to go out. FC Birmingham throw. Tell you, it's been a joy to have these teams in the Georgia Conference here as we start to build this women's division. Is very vital for the pathway for these women to go from sort of an amateur to through the pro development system and eventually into the professional ranks. Here comes Geranium. Little space down the middle, tries to cut it through the middle. They've been effective with that because of the speed of their attackers. Throughout the first half, they've been able to get behind the FC Birmingham defenders, and that's been the difference in the game so far. And that's going to go out quickly, FC Birmingham. She wants to take it quickly here. Tries to scope it through, but it's not going to get through the way they need it. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. This is not the only game on ASMG today. We have a Division I promotion playoff game between Chattanooga FC and Lake Country United. That game is ongoing right now. Larry Weaver on the call there. So If you're interested in that game, you can check that out. Or if you have two phones, why not put both the games on here? Oh, good challenge on that far side there. Biting challenge. It's going to be a free kick, though, for FC Birmingham. Into the box. Went anywhere. Still alive there. Geranium's struggling to get it out, but it's going to go harmlessly out for a goal kick. So, yeah, now it's critical times for the women and the men's game as they both get into the postseason. Of course, the women also have not only the division playoffs, but also a regional level, I should say a regional round before it goes off to the nationals. So here we go. Got a little space on the left side trying to come through. Closed down really well there by Geranium. And it goes out quickly for and back in for Geranium. They try to work their way out of the defensive area. FC Birmingham really tightened things up so far in the second half. Much like Geranium did in the first half, FC Birmingham right now getting sort of the lion's share of the possession. They desperately look for an equalizer. And that's going to be a foul. Be an FC Birmingham free kick. Setting up for a long delivery. It's put out. Geranium trying to go down this wing. They've been effective with that all game long. Again, that speed. Getting behind the defenders. Good save there. Another good half chance for Geranium, trying to stretch their lead. And that's going to be a card, first one of the game here, yellow card for that challenge. I think there's been some talking with the center referee, Dan Janowski, and I think the line has been crossed, so the yellow card came out. And there's a bit of a delay as the referee finishes putting the name in the book. Now there's the whistle. Taken long, headed back by Geranium. Ooh, little challenge there. It's going to be another foul. I think maybe for a high boot there. Came over the top. Or maybe just the contact by the Geranium player herself. But nonetheless, it is a free kick for FC Birmingham. And I did get a roster. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to pull it up as I do the commentary here. Like I say, we have a skeleton crew at this game today. We're doing multiple games and stretching it thin as we cover the men and the women today. Got Granite City as well in Minnesota. We do, and a couple of USL games. But right now, what's important is the women's game here. Georgia Premier, two of the best teams in the women's division so far this season. This is the last game of the regular season. And in this game, we will determine who the division title winner will be. And there will be a trophy presentation after the game. Free kick. Ball, a lot of backspin on that. Coming through, Geranium come away with it. Gets it through. Oh, scuffed the clearance there, but it does come to the second defender, and she gets it away. It's coming back the other way. It's cleared now. But Geranium coming back again. Oh, FC Birmingham closing down really well now. Much more tenacious in their closing down and defending this half so far. As the ball goes out here after a challenge, will be still a throw for FC Birmingham. FC Birmingham looking for an equalizer. Going to be a foul now, this time on FC Birmingham. Go back the other way. So for those out there in the wanting to get into broadcasting, give us a call over here at ASMG. We're expanding coverage as Geranium gets down this right side here. Around the defender. Oh, it's going to go out, though. Goal kick. But, yeah, we're looking for ambitious broadcasting people who have a passion for the game. Commentators, camera operators, engineers. Anything your heart's desire. We have a lot of soccer to cover in the coming season. It'll come here before you know it. Again, that speed you see coming back through. Well done by Geranium. Into the box. Ball takes a little clip on the way through, but it will go out. Just when they get down either side of those wings, they're really getting into position and getting around the defenders for FC Birmingham. That's the one thing they have on FC Birmingham so far in this game. And it almost had fruit from that attack. But FC Birmingham have looked better this half so far. Oh, late challenge there. That's going to be a card, I'm sure. Came in very, very late. Took down the player for Geranium. '56th minute, Geranium lead 2-1. FC Birmingham opened the scoring in the first half. Geranium came back to equalize and then go ahead just before the half. And the name is now securely in the book. There's the whistle. Long ball into the penalty area. Two pairs fighting for the ball here. FC Birmingham coming away with it. Oh, nice little move around the attack there. He's got some space down this left side. He found the person. Is it too much? No, she's got it. Just only so. Good little challenge there coming in to clear it out, but good move through. Quickly taken throw. It's going to go back out again for another throw in. Ball kid's doing a good job of getting the ball back to him quickly. FC Birmingham, just couldn't, kind of mistimed the trap there, got beyond her and then went out into touch, and it's going to be a throw in for Geranium. Oh, miscue there, gives it away to FC Birmingham. Now cleared by Geranium. Down the middle here to center circle. Geranium still with it, though. Oh, given away. This is better from FC Birmingham. A little miscue there. It's going to go out for a throw for Geranium. And all the way back to goalkeeper. Good weather. The rain has stopped. Still overcast. Very cool, though. Say it's in the low 70s, if that. Good weather for football. Geranium using that speed to get around there, but taken off of her again. Tenacious closing down that FC Birmingham has done this second half is paying dividends. Pushed off the ball. It's going to be a foul. Ball kicked away by a Geranium player. And Coach Janowski, referee, center ref is giving a little lecture there to the Geranium players. Going to wave on play now. No card. Good attacking game here from both sides. Desperate. A lot of drama involved in this match and the result and what it can mean. Glad to be a part of the coverage here. Looks like we have a substitute coming in. Because referee Janowski is kind of peeved at the throw in there after you whistled there. Miscommunication. No harm, no foul. Decent crowd here at Gardendale. Crowd, of course, is on the near side, is underneath the camera. No fans are on the far side. There, they keep that closed, just for the teams on the sideline. But decent atmosphere here. Have fans from both teams here. Long throw into the box. Oh, just skipped past a couple of FC Birmingham players. They could have gotten to it, could have maybe threatened. She looks offside, and the flag does go up. So it will be free kick for Geranium. Very entertaining game. So much at stake today. Some unusual results from other games as well. As I mentioned before, Steamers uncharacteristically forfeiting a game for not being able to field a team. It's not like them. They are the defending champions that will not even make the playoffs this season. Oh, that speed again. Onside here. But challenged heavily by FC Birmingham. Yeah, it's going to go out. It's going to be a goal kick. And we said in the first half, that I think the coaching staff of FC Birmingham were going to have to do something about the way that the wingers were getting around their defensive back line. And it looks like the adjustment has worked so far in the second half. Still a lot to contend with. But they've been equal to the task so far defensively, has FC Birmingham in the second half. Now let's see what happens with their attacking. And they also now have more of the possession here in the second half as well. Have a lot to play for. And in other parts of the women's division, of course, UMA FC Athenas, they played themselves into position took advantage of Steamers failing to get into the game there, and they got themselves into postseason play. And you have to remember, though, if you go all the way to the Nationals, there's $20,000 waiting for the teams that appeal. Here we go, a lot of speed down here. Again, behind the defenders here, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Right through, and it's going to be a goal for Geranium. Going to be 3-1. And what a great goal for them on the break. Again, I say that over and over in that first half, and again, they've got it done here. The speed that they have down both wings, they're just outrunning the defenders there. Gets behind the defender, and it's on one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and just slots it right underneath for the 3-1 lead now. That's going to be a critical goal there, because now FC Birmingham have a bit of a mountain to climb here. They have played well this second half, better than the first. But giving up that goal is a tough one. They were already down a goal. Now they're down 2. The good thing for them is they only need a draw. They don't need to score 3. They need to score 2 at this point. Oh, nice little touch through there. Tried to be pulled back a little bit. Oh, back heel pass there. Doesn't get to his mark there. Oh, ball goes out. It's going to be a FC Birmingham throw. (3-1) to Geranium. 65th minute. If this score stands, Geranium will be the division champions for the regular season and the number 1 seed going into division playoffs, which means they get the first round off. And the way the playoffs are going to be working this season for the women, both rounds are going to be on the same weekend. So having that extra day off is going to be very, very useful. And that's going to be going the other way now. For foul there, given back to Geranium. Have a couple of more substitutes waiting to come in. Number 2 and number 16 coming off. Fresh legs for Geranium. Waiting to see what type of adjustments FC Birmingham may make. And there's the long ball down the middle. Oh, still almost. Oh, no. Oh, miscue by the goalkeeper there. Almost got it, sliced it into her own goal. It's going to be a corner kick. We'll take another look after the corner kick when we get another break. But ball came back, and I think that there was a bit of a spin on the ball, which might have deceived the goalkeeper a little bit. She mishit it. It almost spun right back into the goal, but it did go out for a corner here. Here it is. And it's clicked over here. Let's see if we can, hopefully we caught it. It came across the top there. See, the back pass goes there. She has to kick it out, just mistimed it. Oh, man, she was very fortunate that it did go out. Back to live action. Keeper comes way out here, edge of the penalty area. Oh. Boy, how would that have changed the game? That's the kind of mistake that if that had gone in, what would the rest of the game be like? It seems like Geranium will be in the catbird seat again. They have enough of an advantage right now, 3-1. Now a free kick. And pretty soon, time will become a factor. It's not so much now. There's still plenty of time for FC Birmingham as the ball goes out here. This is the first season in the UPSL for both of these teams in the UPSL Premier, Women's Premier. FC Birmingham, though, is not a new team for them. They played in the WPSL last year. Pro League here. They've opted to come to UPSL. Geranium has proven to be a very quality-oriented team, much like their men's team. And the ball goes out. I'll tell you what, the first round of the playoffs will be interesting. I think UMAFC, who is another talented team, I think it's going to be interesting to see how they match up to either one of these teams in the season. I think everybody was expecting Steamers to be that one. They are the defending champions. They were playing Peaches, and they were going to be heavily favored today. But, you know, bizarrely and sadly, they were not able to field a team. And we still, like I say, the forfeit is not official yet, but it looks like it may be confirmed by Monday. We'll see what happens. But right now we got humdinger of a game here. Oh, nice little move around the defender there for Geranium. Coming back is FC Birmingham. A little heavy touch there. Now cut out by Geranium. FC Birmingham trying to keep the pressure on. Runs into a wall of red shirts there, pushed down there. She's pleading her innocence there. She feels like it was a fair enough shoulder charge there, but Janowski is saying, nope, a little too much there. So it will be a free kick for Geranium. There's a long ball down the far side, headed down. There's a foot race to see if they can get to who could get to it first. It's going to be another throw in for Geranium. Tried to clear it through there, but the FC Birmingham player is ruled to have been pulled down. So it'll be a free kick this time for FC Birmingham. Comes at a good time for them. They need to get something going in the other direction here. We're in the 72nd minute now. Janowski is not taking any garbage here about giving the space, the proper space for the free kick. Oh, nice little touch there from the Geranium player. Tried to get around there, but defender does the job for FC Birmingham. Oh, return ball to the defender. Was a little bit behind. Lost her footing there. It's going to be a throw in there for Geranium. And more seconds ticking off the clock here. Less than 20 minutes of regular time left. FC Birmingham need 2 goals to have an opportunity at the title. Remember, they have the goal difference tiebreaker. Both these teams are on 13 points. Tied for first. Geranium right now, though, with a 3-1 lead. If it stays this way, they are the champions. Throw in for FC Birmingham. Again, it comes out. FC Birmingham needing to try to get something going, need to get a score and then put more pressure in, but Geranium wants to kill off this game. And if they can get another goal, that might do it. Oh, just a miscue pass there, mistimed, and goes out. And that's the thing, it's sort of precious time that's going off the clock now when those things happen. You have to watch out there. When that ball gets loose on the corner or down these wings, Geranium have shown that they can get around the defenders and get pressure on the goal for FC Birmingham. A little bit of a breeze blowing across the field right now. Comfortable weather here. Rain is completely stopped now. And you're going to go all the way back to Geranium keeper. First time clearance. Ball in the center circle there amongst the clash of players. Ball over the top here. Now you got to watch out. Off the hand. It's come off and it's in again. Through. She goes down. And there is where the call is made for a penalty. I was waiting to see. I think Janowski was waiting to see if there was going to be an advantage. But it was, again, it came through there, and they weren't really dealing with it very well. Came through, yeah, and clipped her heel there, and that did it. So now we're going to be set up for possibly what could be a clincher here, the way this game has been going with this penalty attempt. And that's born from a lot of the pressure that comes from the way they've been doing it. Here you go. Slowly done, has put out to the right side there. Could not even get it on target. And as a let off for FC Birmingham, because that could have possibly killed off the game. That could be a critical miss there. We'll take another look at it when we get an opportunity. Ball's back in play now. Oh, will that be a difference, though? We'll have to wait and see. It just seemed like it would maybe a miss hit altogether, trying to put the goalkeeper off. But unfortunately could not get anything on it. Here's the ball all the way into the penalty area, high up. Keeper tries to get it out. It's going to be a corner. Fortunes and turning around for FC Birmingham. See a lot of black shirts moving into the penalty area. Seems to have raised the play for FC Birmingham with that miss on the penalty attempt. Here he comes, outswinger. Into the box in the middle. Headed up, jumbled around, but cleared. Throw in for FC Birmingham. Lazy throw in there, but nice move across for FC Birmingham into the box. Can she get turned to take a shot? She does, but it's fairly weak. Off to the edge here still. Ooh, nicely done by Geranium to get it out and cleared. A little breathing room, but it's going to come back the other way. FC Birmingham needing to get something down. Clutch clearance there. Here comes FC Birmingham needing to score. Down by 2. Geranium just needs to be strong in defense. Tense moments. Oh, shot through, unfortunately. Could not get it on. We'll see if we can take another look at that penalty attempt. Let's see here. Right footed, inside of the right foot, just mishit it, really. I think she wanted to go to the top right of the goal and just got it wrong. They still have a 2-goal cushion, though. Yeah. Back, and it's going to go FC Birmingham's way here, according to the referee. FC Birmingham working feverishly to try to get something going attacking-wise. 79th minute, we're getting down to the last 10 minutes of regular time before we get some stoppage. We'll get a little bit maybe. But it's imperative for FC Birmingham to start thinking about trying to get in the back of the net. They've got to get it done twice. Ooh, very close to a foul throw, but it's going to be fair. Oh, it's going to be a foul there. Take a little bit of final third here. Opportunity. Here's ball into the box, headed up and out. Could not get it on target there. We'll take another look at that missed penalty right quick. I think it was setting up. She wanted to go to the top right, sent the goalkeeper the wrong direction, which is what she wanted to do, but just kind of mishit the attempt there. Keeps the game interesting. And the lights have come on here at Gardendale Stadium. Now, what can they do with the speed here? Geranium have been vicious on that attack down the wings all game long there. It's going to be a goal kick, though. Three to 1, Geranium lead as they seek a first ever title for them in their first year in the Georgia Premier for the women. And the men's team for Georgia Revolution are going to be playing away to Kalanji Pro Profile tomorrow. That game also on ASMG. That call will be by Larry Weaver. But more important now, we have this game. It's basically a title decider. Last game in the regular season for both these clubs, for the entire conference, as a matter of fact. And we do have some substitutes, one from each side, ready to come in. Good work from them today. Throw in for Geranium. Go in again. Another throw in. Now headed straight up in the air there. Challenge in the middle. Well, arm high, but it's going to be fair. Oh, pinball in the middle. Again, off of the FC Birmingham player, but it's still retained by Geranium. Oh, fool the cameraman, too. Now, here come FC Birmingham trying to get back the other way, trying to find a goal. Needing to get it in the back of the net here soon because they've got to do it twice and at the same time keep Geranium from scoring again. Headed on, off to the right side is a chance. Foot race. Oh, done well here. Now, what can they do? Try to scuff it in, headed out. FC Birmingham still with an opportunity, still with the ball. Just going to try to get it into the box there, headed up by Geranium. And further up there now as it clears, goes out towards the center circle. FC Birmingham still struggling with it, trying to keep possession, try to keep the pressure up. Trying to reset. Low pass down, kicked out. Now, this can be critical here. You got to watch out with that speed that Geranium has been displaying through the game. She made the turn in the right direction. Now coming back the other way. Challenge there. It's going to be a foul. Gives FC Birmingham a free kick in a pretty decent area here. I imagine they'll try to get this kick into the box. And it is into the box, but all the way to the goalkeeper. 84th minute, 6 minutes of regular time left. And whatever stoppage time. I don't expect there'll be too much, maybe a couple of minutes. Ooh, ball kind of scooted through there. And the ball way up to the midfield area. Oh, almost developed that pass pretty slowly. Geranium almost took advantage of it. We do have another substitute coming in, this time for Geranium. Number 5 going out. And I apologize. I know that they did get a roster to me, but I was unable to get it up here to the commentator to use as a reference for these ladies. But we'll have a extended highlights show, and we'll be able to make good on that during the highlight show, identifying the players. It's important for them to be known. More precious seconds ticking away for FC Birmingham. Still time. Yeah, FC Birmingham faithful calling for a PK there for that challenge in the box, but it's actually going to go the other way now for Geranium. Got a player down for Geranium. That'll add to the stoppage time. A little bit of a knock there. Looks like maybe her leg. She wants to stay on. Okay. Dan Janowski looking at his watch there. He's going to add the time on. So we'll definitely have some stoppage time. Make up for some of these stoppages. Going to be critical today. 87th minute. 3-1 to Geranium over FC Birmingham. Oh, up in the air and out. Corner kick. Scoring opportunity here for FC Birmingham. I was looking to see if maybe the FC Birmingham goalkeeper might come down for this, but still a bit early for that kind of desperation. Plenty of black shirts in the box. Here it comes, outswinger. All the way over and out. Poorly executed, unfortunately for them. Geranium gets to breathe a little bit here. But more importantly, more seconds ticking off the clock. 8th minute. Geranium 3, FC Birmingham 1. Geranium have scored 3 unanswered goals. 2 in the first half, 1 in the second half. And while FC Birmingham have played, I think, better in the second half, they have not been able to challenge much on goal. And it may be your bridge too far now as we hit into the 89th minute. FC Birmingham needing 2 goals. There will be a champion crowned today. Over the top here. Got to watch out. The speed again. Oh, the ball's getting away. The keeper's out of position. The defender saves the day. Oh, ball goes through. Almost gets all the way through for FC Birmingham, but it is cleared. Oh, nice little challenge there for Geranium. It's going to be a foul marked out. It's going to be a free kick for Geranium. And, of course, we're in the 90th minute now. Remember back in 1999, for those who are familiar with English Premier League, Champions League, Manchester United down 1-0. In stoppage time, scored 2 goals, won the cup. All the way goes all the way through. Ball kid was not quite paying attention there. Crowd was trying to encourage her to get the ball back into play there. I want to say that I saw 6 minutes indicated by the center ref, but I could not be sure. We'll see. Ball goes out. Ball kid was on Johnny on the spot there, or Jane on the spot, I should say. Ooh, came off the hand there. It's going to be a free kick for FC Birmingham. Played 1 minute of stoppage. In the first minute of stoppage, I should say. Under the lights here at Gardendale, just outside Birmingham, Alabama. All the way, scooping it in. Oh, comes off of the top there, but it's going to come off the gridiron crossbar, which means it's out, and it'll be a goal kick for Geranium. 92nd minute. We'll see if I saw 5 or 6 added minutes here. I was trying to read what he was saying. They don't have the signboard here. Geranium. All they need is possession. Eat up the clock. FC Birmingham needs to get the ball forward. That's their whole goal now. No dilly-dally. Oh, good challenge from Geranium. It's going to be a throw for FC Birmingham. Quickly taken. Oh, sandwich in between 3 Geranium players. Still goes out for FC Birmingham throw. Another throw coming up. Oh. Ooh, almost got through there. Oh, it's getting desperate here. A lot of hard challenges going in. Oh, scooting through, just, oh, off the crossbar there. And it's going to be a goal kick. That was a good little run down the middle there. Unable to really get it on target there, but came very, very close. Just walked through the Geranium defenders there. Left came off, and it looks like it came off the gridiron goalpost there. Back to live action. There's ASMG. We have collaborated with Soccer Down here, Jason Longshore's company, and coverage of lower league soccer, and we'll be covering a lot of UPSL matches for them. But right now, it's getting desperate for FC Birmingham. Needing to get it forward. Just not making it easy, Geranium. Crowd trying to urge FC Birmingham to get a move on. Got to get it forward. You got to take your chances. And clearance there and more seconds off. Ball kick. Quickly gets it to them, looking for. Oh. It was thrown down that way. Cameraman missed it. Went out, though. It's going to be a goal kick. '95th minute. I said I thought it might be 5 or 6 minutes that we have added on. We're about to get through 5. Geranium in no rush, of course. Dan Janowski's pointing to his watch. He's going to add some more. A little bit of time wasting by design, I think, by Geranium. Oh, trying to get out that outside. Geranium might go on for that 4th. It's going to go out. It took so long to get that ball there. It seems like a long time now. So few minutes left, seconds really. Although we know Janowski's going to add a little bit more time on for a little bit of time wasting, I think. Clearance up there towards the center circle, right to the middle. Robust challenges. And it goes out. We're now into the 6 minutes of stoppage. 3-1. Throw in for Geranium. They're very close to clinching today in this match. This just doesn't seem to be enough time for FC Birmingham now. Try to get the placement right. And the whistle goes off here. I think there's a problem. It's going to be a Geranium throw in. I don't know if that was a foul throw or just a possession, but it was a poorly taken throw in anyway. It's going to go back to FC Birmingham. Is it just all too late now? And so going to have to retake that. Ball's rolling. Now, here we go. Got to get it forward, FC Birmingham. You have to score quickly and then hope to get it again. But it looks like Geranium may be picking up the trophy today. Challenge a sandwich in between two Geranium players. Nice little shot, but it's going to go right to the goalkeeper. And that may do it. We'll see. Szymanski counting off for the goalkeeper to get the ball back into play. FC Birmingham player still down, holding her leg there, maybe her ankle. And you know it's a real injury. They don't want to waste any time here. She is in a lot of pain here. And it's a cramp, I believe. Those are no fun. These girls have played very, very hard today. It's so tough, but they'll probably bring in possibly someone to replace her. So once you start getting those cramps, it's hard to continue to play at a high level. Looks like she's gotten it out. She's going to tough it out. Ball back into play, live action. Oh. Again, time just seems to be running out here a little bit for FC Birmingham, but it's just fine for Geranium. Oh, here's FC Birmingham. Tried to thread the needle there, cut out by Geranium, going back the other way, all the way back to the goalkeeper. Got to move quickly. Not sure how much time we're going to get. We're already at 10 minutes. We had another injury there that's going to add on an even more stoppage. And that's going to do it. Geranium have won the division for the Georgia Premier for the 2026 season in a very entertaining game. Coming back from a goal down in the first half and eventually winning, going away 3-1. So that'll be it for the coverage here. Of course, you're going to look forward to more coverage from ASMG as we will go into some of the postseason work with them. But thank you for viewing, and if you get a chance, go see what's going over there in the Division I men's playoff final between Chattanooga FC2 and Lake Country United FC. Until then, this is Andre Bomar signing off for ASMG.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.